Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Love brings much happiness, much more so than pining for someone brings pain. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Fear or stupidity has always been the basis of most human actions. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination circles the world. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. All of science is nothing more than the refinement of everyday thinking. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Long live impudence. It's my guardian angel in this world. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. Imagination is the highest form of research. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. I would teach peace rather than war. I would inculcate love rather than hate. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. The world is in greater peril from those who tolerate or encourage evil than from those who actually commit it. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. I believe in standardizing automobiles. I do not believe in standardizing human beings. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. There are two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. It is, in fact, nothing short of a miracle that the modern methods of instruction have not yet entirely strangled the holy curiosity of inquiry. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. Invention is not the product of logical thought, even though the final product is tied to a logical structure. Hail to the man who went through life always helping others, knowing no fear, and to whom aggressiveness and resentment are alien. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The only source of knowledge is experience. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Information is not knowledge. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The great moral teachers of humanity were, in a way, artistic geniuses in the art of living. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hopes of reward after death. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before you reach 18. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. I think and think for months and years. 99 times the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. I always get by best with my naivety, which is 20% deliberate. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Nothing happens until something moves. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. A true genius admits that she knows nothing. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them.